retro future's calling, knocking down the door. John's got reps for days, he's bench pressing the moon. Derek's sticky justice, villains meet their doom. Terry's camera rolling, action never ends. Super Saiyan spirit, stronger with our friends. Bodybuilding giant, geeking out so hard. Every episode's a quest. We're the Nerd Guard. The Muscle Geeks podcast. John, Derek, and Terry. Fists up high, real loud and legendary. Nintendo dreams and dumbbell schemes. We're the champions of the nerd's dreams. From the arcade to the weight rack, we're the heroes in the back. Fans unite, the squad's in flight. Power of the nerd herd, Sean and Brad. The Muscle Geeks podcast, John, Derek, and Terry. Fists up high, we're loud and legendary. Nintendo dreams and dumbbell schemes. We're the champions of the nerd's dreams. The Muscle Geeks podcast, John, Derek, and Terry. Fists up high, we're loud and legendary. Nintendo dreams and dumbbell schemes. We're the champions of the nerd's dreams.
Zelda's got the Triforce. We got the mic.
I love that.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 32 of the Muscle Geeks podcast. It's John here with Derek,
Hey.
Terry, Chris, and our guest Marty Schultz at Marty Mar 2. And tonight we're kicking things off with our top 3 worst comic book films of all time. The ones so bad they still haunt us. From there, we're diving into a massive week of movie and TV news, including Netflix's wild $82.7 billion takeover of Warner Brothers, the brutal first trailer for 28 years later, The Bone Temple, Scarlett Johansson circling the Batman Part 2, Millie Bobby Brown joining the new X-Men, the stacked 2026 movie slate, a 2028 TMNT reboot, and Marvel officially bringing Endgame back to theaters with a new post-credit scene that leads directly into Avengers Doomsday. Plus, Universal reportedly trying to secure Metroid for their Nintendo universe, and our Dragon Ball Z segment as Piccolo arrives in the Frieza saga. If you're watching live or catching the replay, because you probably are, because the Eagles are playing, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. It helps push the show and keeps the Geek Army growing. Woo. Oh. And listen, before we start the show, if I could hijack this show for a second.
Yeah.
We need more subscribers. We need 500 subscribers. So what I'm going to say is this. Listen, everyone that's watching, if you're not watching, whatever, we need more subscribers. We need 500. That hits us to our first pay threshold.
Yes.
What I'm proposing we do, and I'll just keep bringing it up, is once we get the 500 subscribers on that show, I will do 500 push-ups throughout the entirety of that show. If we'll just put the microphone down on the ground, we'll put the camera down on the ground, Derek will host the entire show, and then when we do the roundtable discussion, it's my turn to talk, I'm talking. Just cut the camera right to me on the floor while I'm just repping out 5,000 push-ups. It might as well be. But listen, we'll do that. That's how we're going to celebrate it, because we're bringing the muscle to the Muscle Geeks. We need 500 subscribers. Send it to everyone you know. All right, Derek.
Well said, dude.
Thanks, dude.
Let's go.
I'm fired up. I didn't smoke before the show.
That a boy. That a boy. Good for you.
All right, so Derek,
kids, don't be a loser.
Yeah. You want to kick us off there?
Yeah,
All
man.
you, buddy.
All right, guys. We are doing top 3 comic book movies. Excuse me. Top 3 worst comic book movies of all time, as decided by us individually. If you guys have your own list, things you hate, put them in the chat. Let's compare, talk some trash on some movies, and let's have some fun diving in. We'll go in order. I'll start. I'll work to my right, hit up Marty, then old Terror Bear back there in the chair, work back over to John, and just keep going that way.
Sounds good.
We'll check in with the chat in between rounds and see what you guys think. All right, I'll kick things off here. I'm going with X-Men Apocalypse.
Oh.
I hate that movie.
Really?
Yeah.
I hate that
Yeah.
movie. I love the X-Men.
Yeah.
The First Class universe, I think they did great with a lot of it. But they butchered Apocalypse. Like, what were they thinking? He looks like Ivan Ooze came out and tried to take over the world. Like, that's all he is a Omega threat Ivan Ooze. And it's just annoying. He looks terrible. The makeup sucks. And they had so much good potential. I love the Apocalypse storylines in the comics and in the cartoons. Like, they had everything they need. Everything. They're like, let's get creative. And
Was that the first appearance of the Phoenix in that universe?
I think so.
yes, in that universe.
So they rushed it then. They had the Phoenix and Apocalypse
Yeah.
in the same movie.
Within like, they released those movies within a couple years of each other.
You didn't even explore Apocalypse's like powers. They just touched on like, this is how he started. This is kind of what he can do.
Right.
And like,
It
how do you-
starts off cool too with like how they trap him in the pyramid. I was like, yes, all right, here we go. And then just
dude, and
Then it is
we just steadily declined.
and then we
from
just saw in the Deadpool Wolverine movie, we saw the Wolverine Apocalypse Wolverine, right? Where he has
Yeah.
like one hand cut off.
Yeah.
Like, you don't do Apocalypse. And like, where was Cable? You know, he's the one in all the X-Men animated series is going back in time talking about Apocalypse, and so was Bishop.
Yeah.
Where are those guys?
Yeah, there's a lot of cool people they left out. Like, I got excited to see Psylocke and everybody, and like watch Apocalypse turn everybody into his 4 horsemen. Like,
Yeah.
this is gonna be great. And Magneto gets a power buff too. I'm like, all right, this could be fun. There's a few cool power scenes in between some crap. It's
Yeah,
very
last
disappointing.
20 minutes is cool to watch, but it's not because it's like good X-Men. It's just because there's people doing cool shit.
Yeah, it's just some fun action, but that's as about as fun as that gets.
Yeah.
That's my pick.
That's a good,
Good
one.
pick. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Slipped my mind, that one, honestly.
Yeah.
Should. Fuck that movie.
Good, Marty.
Me? All right. Well, okay, so we have 3. So if anyone knows me, I like horror movies.
Yeah.
I like vampires. I love stuff like that. It's Morbin time. Morbius was hard to
Yeah.
watch. Like I watched it once. I was like, I can never watch this movie again.
No.
Like,
That's terrible.
and for me to say that, it's pretty bad because I kind of take something good out of every movie.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this is dreadful. Like, everything about it was dreadful. The setup, you name it. Like, it just did not draw me. I was bored the entire time, and it just fell flat on its face, honestly, I think.
I hate movies where the villain has the same exact power set as the hero. I want to like know more. Like, that could have been so much more interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Why can't you do like throw Blade in there? And plus, listen, you can't have a Spider-Man universe without Spider-Man.
We're going to get into
You
that, I'm
can't
sure,
do that.
with
They
some
keep
more
trying.
flops
Yeah.
here.
Stop doing it.
Stop it. Just put Spider-Man in there.
Even like the end fight in Morbius was like just so bad. Everything was so bad.
I think I sent it to you. But there's an alternate ending to Blade.
You sent it to me. Yep.
And Morbius was like across in like a building,
That would've been
standing, waiting for like Blade. And the girl that Blade saved was like, "Oh, it looks like you got more work to do." And it's just like Morbius. Like, come on,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was. Yeah, there it is. Yeah,
That could be cool.
that would have been awesome.
We didn't get that. We got
No,
Jared
no,
Leto.
no.
Here you go, folks at home.
Dude, and honestly, like the trailer was like somewhat like, okay, let's see what happens here, and then you see that movie.
We
and
know
you're
who
just
that
like,
guy was supposed to be.
And Jared Leto's a good actor.
As far as the actor, I mean,
He got
No.
dude.
I'd be so mad. I'm like, all
Dude,
right,
that's
guys,
definitely just
I'm
like
gonna be
some
Morbius.
guy.
And you're like, nah.
Yeah, I think they said it was the director just standing there.
Just a dude.
Terry, do you have
Just a
one?
homeless man. Yeah, I have a bunch of them. I fucking hate a lot of comic book movies. But the one that I walked out of was Catwoman. I was working at
Ugh.
a movie theater at the time, and so you had to
That's
like
bad.
watch the movies to make sure they worked before people went in. I could not make it through the whole thing. I didn't give a shit if the people that were coming in the Friday after were going to watch a movie that worked or not. It was so unbelievably awful. I do not wish Catwoman upon anyone. In my opinion, that is probably the worst of the worst. It just has no understanding of what it is or what it's supposed to be. It is just disgusting and just an affront to comic book lovers. Anyway.
All right.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I agree.
I don't have nothing more to say to it because that movie is horrendous.
Yeah, it is.
She's like
It's bad.
It's shit. Except, I mean, Halle Berry. You know,
At least you can get through it watching that.
nothing wrong with a little bit of that.
She did better with Storm.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yes.
My pick is a pick that might not be like the worst movie, but it was the worst movie to me. Superman Returns. Look, we waited years,
That's gonna be over.
years
Wow.
since Christopher Reeve, right? And we get this. Now, like when you see it, you're like, all right, he kind of looks like him. They're like kind of swapping the continuity where like the other movies didn't matter. It was only, I think, the first one or two mattered. But this movie is about real estate. Superman fights real estate. There's no action at all. There's
Yeah.
actually, I take it back, like there's two scenes that are freaking awesome. It's the airplane scene and then the machine gun scene where the guy's just like peeling off rounds
Yes.
and it just hits him in the eye. That's it.
I feel like this movie had potential to be good if there was some type of freaking villain or something in it. You know what I mean? I just remember being bored as hell watching it.
It was so boring. And like the kid not being his kid, but it's Scott Summers' kid. Like,
Scott
it
Summers.
was
Scott
this
Summers.
the guy that plays Cyclops is the guy.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. And this is before like Jonathan Kent was
3,
around.
4.
So like there
Yeah.
was no super child, you know?
Yeah.
I did like the end scene
Superchild.
all right, there's more scenes that were kind of cool, but the fact that you can point
But
out
you're
all the
saying
cool
this is a
scenes-
Superman fan.
Yeah, when he catches the submarine, they're going down and you see his feet
Yeah.
and he's going up. All right. But movie still sucks. We
Yeah.
waited years for a new Superman and we
Yep.
got Superman versus real estate.
I agree.
Good pick. That was,
It's a good one.
I was staring at that one. And I'm like, do I want to pick that just to like poke at Superman for John? Or
You should.
But then here comes John's.
You should have. And Henry Cavill was tried out for that role. He didn't
Yeah.
get it. How do you like that? Our Man of Steel.
Wow. The more you know. All right. I guess my second pick is I'm going with. There's so many bad comic book movies. The more I think about it, it's hard to pick which one I just detest the most. I'm gonna go with I believe 2016 Fantastic Four.
Two.
That was terrible.
Which one is that? Is that
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, okay.
Dude, it took me 4 tries to watch this movie, and I had to force myself through it. The acting's bad, the setup's bad, everything about it is bad. Like, I can't name a single thing they did correctly. in that movie. Like, the more I watch, the more I get angry.
I thought like what was watching that movie in the beginning, I was like, okay, maybe this has a shot, and then it was just like,
That
went
movie.
straight into the fuck.
I love the Fantastic Four.
I
was
knew it was
so
terrible,
bummed out.
Yeah.
and watching other podcasts and stuff talk about it, that like I didn't even want to watch it. And when I watched it, I was like, Jesus Christ, this is
Yeah.
worse than people even said it was.
It was
Yeah, man.
bad.
People give the first 2 crap, right? Like the Silver Surfer and the one prior. I don't hate those movies, honestly. The first one's kind of fun. Silver Surfer's okay, but this is just the worst thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, I didn't hate the first 2 Fantastic Fours.
No.
I kind of liked. I don't know for sure, but it seemed like they were kind of starting a little their own universe with like Spider-Man.
Yeah, dude. They did a lot of things well, and that era of comic book movie was still fringe. Like, it wasn't the best, but
No, it was cheesy, but it was closer to the characters. In the
yeah, we were
comic.
starting to get it figured out.
Yeah.
And I think that first Fantastic Four movie did a lot of things right. But this one didn't do anything right.
I think that one butchered. I think that was like a director thing, a studio director issue. I forget to
Look at him. He's all bricked up.
Special guest Ben Grimm on
And I
Derek's
like
Bricked Up.
Miles. I like Miles Teller too. I think he's. A
I
good
like
actor.
Miles
Yeah.
Teller.
Miles Teller. And how do you not like Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah, and he's good
The
too.
guy's
Yeah.
good in everything
Yeah.
except this.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's
But-
all right.
It's just terrible.
Yeah. What you got, Marty?
Get it out of my face.
Just gonna go down the Sony, bash Sony. You know,
There's
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot to harvest from
Get
it.
the bats out.
this was another one I don't even know how I finished it, to be honest with you. Madam Web.
Oof.
I don't even.
Steve
I don't even know how to get into it.
Steve loves Madam Web.
Does he?
Calls it Madame
Loves
Web.
Madame Web.
No, he didn't really like that, did he?
So when his baby was born, he like wasn't sleeping a lot, so he put it on one night expecting to like fall asleep.
He
And
got
instead
into
he
it?
was like watching it. He was like, "It's not great," but he said it's not bad. He gave it like a 5, something like that.
How do you get
Movie's-
how do you get a 5 out of that?
Movie's
I
terrible.
have no idea.
How do you have a guy wearing a Spider-Man costume? He's not Spider-Man.
It
I
does-
never finished that.
And you never like honestly
need
you
to.
never.
I refuse.
You're not missing out. You're not missing out, bro.
Don't say,
You're
you
not
do
missing
not
a
have
damn
to sell
thing.
me on
2
that.
hours of your life. That
And the girls that you never see them like as like Spider-Woman or any and any of their
Yeah.
superpowers or anything except for a flashback or a flash. Is it a
Yeah.
flash forward? A flash forward.
I was excited
whatever
for
the
this.
hell.
Madam Web's
Yeah.
a cool character,
Dude,
man.
like
There's some
what?
cool
It was
things.
so stupid.
Yeah, but this looks terrible.
Yeah.
Like this, this
No one wants that.
Spider-Man is just.
No one wants it.
It was, and then I heard that like Tom Holland was supposed to be in it. Thank God they didn't put
Oh,
him in
thank
that.
God.
I think he's probably petitioning back, behind closed doors, like don't put me in this thing.
I can't even pick certain things that I hate about it. It's just the whole movie's
It's so bad.
trash.
How can Sony be this bad? They have a blueprint from Marvel. Literally, they loaned Spider-Man to them. You can't talk to a couple of those, like, hey guys,
Yeah.
how do we make a good cinematic universe with comic book characters?
And the movie really sucks too because Sydney Sweeney's kind of like taking off right now, and everything she's in, people watch, right? No one even watched this. No one even watched it.
she's taking off right now, brother.
Well, you know what I mean.
I mean, her
But
jeans
come
are
on.
taking off. But
Nah, that shit's over. You can't keep a hot girl down.
no,
Amen.
give her a goog.
Give it a go.
All right, Terry, what do you got?
Well, I was thinking of this one, and do you guys remember Tank Girl?
Yes.
Tank Girl?
Yeah.
Do you
girl
like it?
from-
I'm trying to decide if I like it or not. I think I
don't know that.
don't.
I liked it with the kangaroos and the
Tank Girl.
what's it? She's the pitcher from A League of Their Own.
Yeah, here I'll show you.
Oh, okay.
So
This is
this
on
this
HBO
chick.
all the time.
Yeah, I liked this.
Oh yeah, she was good.
All right, so we did like. Well, there's another one with crazy kangaroos in it. Do you guys remember that one? It was like Guardians kangaroo movie.
What the hell is this?
Warriors of Virtue. Okay,
Oh,
do you
dude.
remember this fucking thing?
Yeah.
I remember it existed, but I think I shoved it far off into my subconscious.
Okay,
What the
so it is. It's like
Look at those shoulder
a
pads.
TMNT knockoff thing that MGM wanted to do.
What
There you go.
Oh my god.
And they're bunnies.
Looks like Zoobly Zoo.
So this is. I think this was came
It's
from
like
a
Kangaroo
concept.
Jack took Tren.
Yeah, there was a concept of like a Ninja Turtles version
Yeah.
that was a comic book that this is inspired by. So technically a comic book movie, but something crazy because they're fucking kangaroos.
You know, when like,
They look terrible.
Who doesn't want to
Look
be
at
a
this guy.
kangaroo?
remember when you were a kid?
And there was a love scene.
You would get something as a gift, like a toy or something from like a family member or parent. Like, oh, we heard you're really into like Ninja Turtles. Like, yeah, oh my god, thank you. And you open it, but then you get like this. You
This.
get, like,
Yeah.
you're just like, wait, what?
Not
This isn't
even
Ninja Turtles.
Not even
New
some
version.
hot kangaroo on kangaroo action could save this.
Look at
one.
that.
So and there's a
Whoa,
rhino.
I know.
I mean, that was pretty good.
Is
And then this lady's like, what is happening?
He's a
She's
rhino
watching the
man.
film.
It's not CGI though, so hey.
No, this is before CGI.
I'm like the practical.
This is when everyone was just trying to do something, but they just went horribly
man.
wrong here.
At some point,
they
someone
definitely-
had to be like, no.
They definitely tried in
What
this
was
movie.
Oh my
That's who's
god.
playing.
But it was bad.
The kangaroo.
It's a monkey.
It's Dr. Seuss.
But, like,
Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas.
what?
There you go.
Dude.
Wow.
But hey, they marketed the hell out of this like it was
Yeah.
going to be
I mean,
this
that looks cool. This is
award-winning
on the
film.
Back cover of a lot of comics.
Now, here's what this made me want to do. Because the way that this kid enters this world is he goes to a whirlpool that is inside of the sewers, and bullies push him in and murder him. So this is one of those classic, like, high school bullies murder child video films. But luckily, that's a portal, which you can see right here. That portal takes him to this land. It's fucking ridiculous. It is barely a comic book movie, but it is technically based on one.
They're very ninja.
So there you go.
They fight like ninjas. They're
Great, terrible
Milquetoast,
pick.
No, Superman Returns did not have heart. It was there's no redeeming qualities other than the few action parts.
All right,
Uh,
John, pick
my,
number 2.
My next pick is a pick that I'm sure everyone has it on their list somewhere. It's Batman and Robin.
It's terrible.
Anytime you got to use
I would disagree.
a Batman credit card, anytime you misuse Bane totally. He was wait a second, he was a bodyguard in Batman Dark Knight Rises, right? You have Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze. The only redeeming quality of this movie was Poison Ivy. She was an absolute fox, and that was the time when I started realizing foxes existed, and she helped me bring that to life. So, good for you.
She did crush that role as Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
In the midst of all that, she was.
But the movie, there's
Did she crush it?
yeah,
Or was she fine?
sexy and poisony.
Arnold. Arnold is bad in that one.
Fleas.
Dude, I had the Mr. Freeze action figure when I was a kid, and it had like little lights in it that like turned it like blue. It's pretty sick.
Yeah, no one played.
How
with that
did
one. no one
this-
stole that from you.
No,
So,
No one stole that one.
how's Arnold in this one for you?
dude.
I mean, you said you aren't. You're not like
I don't-
totally out on
how do
this,
you-
right?
I know.
I'm not totally out
I'm
on
not
it.
out on it.
It's bad, but
This movie is meant to sell you toys
Yeah.
and make your kids annoy the crap out of you with all of the products and marketing, and they crushed it. And that, in terms of that, they crushed it. It's not supposed to be good.
I could get through watching this.
But look at him, right?
You know what I mean?
Look at the descent from like Burton, going from the Danny
yeah.
DeVito's Penguin and Jack Nicholson's Joker to that.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's-
Like I'm expecting that quality out of the last two movies.
You're not getting that in
Batman
this
and Robin.
movie.
You're not getting
not
it at all.
getting
It was just a huge drop off.
Yeah.
Nope.
All the suits did have nipples, Shannon.
Say, that's right, Shannon.
Queen
Bat
of
nips.
Instagram, Shannon.
Yeah, Shannon. Shout out to Shannon for having the most productive or most amount of views on our Instagram.
Way to go.
Shannon. All right, Derek, what do you got?
Let's catch up the chat a little bit.
Yeah.
See what people are saying. See,
boy.
Let's get back to bat nips.
yeah.
See what Milk Toast is saying.
Hashtag catnips.
Give me one sec, guys.
But well, while you guys are waiting, if you want, do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's talk about.
Do it.
Yeah. So
Do it, damn it.
we got, I guess, fan mail. Part of the community sent us mail today.
Yeah. Thank you.
We don't know who it is. It's coming from California. So Luca Shane Granger. Hope this isn't a bomb.
Possibly. Thank you.
Golf clap.
Yeah, thank you for sending.
Yeah, that's cool.
Put it by my face.
Jesus. What?
Yeah, I need a knife.
Wait.
You are a knife, a human knife.
Get down.
Right. So
Oh, what we got here? We got some snacks.
Whoppers, Milk Duds, all in one.
Look at that. Candy.
A letter.
Dear Geeks,
Oh boy.
it's from Mr. Milk Toast.
Hey.
I ran across this in the store and thought it had your names all over it. True. I could have substituted a package of red plastic straws and a box of mothballs without anyone being the wiser. But as this is not April Fool's Day, I thought that it would not be appropriate. At any rate, be sure to share a cut of the loot with Steve, gone but not forgotten. While the viewership of your podcast is small, I encourage you to stick with it. You are slowly beginning to find a rhythm. One has to find oneself before you can find an audience. One can find an audience. Keep at it. Here's to hoping all things take off for you in 2026. Mr. Milk Toast.
Thanks, brother.
Milk Toast.
Hey.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Milk
that's
Toast
great.
is like a honorary Muscle Geek member.
Gotta get him on
Thank
here
you
once.
so much.
Yeah, we gotta start getting like
Come on out, Milk
the
Toast.
chat where we can get like special crap for
That's so nice.
following us, supporting us, little
Well-
special privileges and things.
Yeah, we'll give all the Twizzlers to Steve, you know.
Absolutely. Thanks, Milk Toast.
Yeah, thanks, man.
There's Whoppers in
Yeah.
there, baby.
And Milk Duds,
But most importantly, Whoppers.
Whoppers are
but it
awesome.
still has Milk Duds.
Let's figure out
My
how to
man.
make
You
milk
hear that?
toast.
Whoppers are awesome.
I love Whoppers. I haven't had one in. Couldn't tell you
You're
when.
about to
but-
have some. You're about to have
jeez.
some.
Milk Duds. I like them too.
Not bad.
That's if I had to pick between one, it's tough.
He's just trolling. Derek, what do you have? For,
I'm
no
excited.
Did you
no
wanna
one
read?
likes Whoppers.
Everyone likes Whoppers. We're not going there. That's not today's episode. Let's check the chat out. What did you
Yeah.
guys have to say here? Yeah, Batman and Robin, X-Men 3. I actually Milquetoast. I really liked X-Men 3: The Last Stand.
We also missed where Milquetoast revealed he sent us the package
Oh.
in the first chat.
Well, look at us.
Well, thanks.
I didn't like X-Men 3. I thought they...
Which one was that?
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
Nah.
Dark Phoenix.
The Dark Phoenix.
Kelsey Grammer's Beast. Didn't like it.
I liked it.
Didn't like it.
I like the beginning scene too, where they go to visit Jean when she's a kid at the house, and she has like
That was cool.
everything going, and then the psychic battle was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
To the point where she just starts disintegrating everything. I thought it was cool.
It had, and I thought that thing, the fight outside of her house was really going to pop off, man, but it was kind of a bummer.
I didn't think that was going to be a lot better, but it was still a great scene, man.
This is gonna be a controversial take, but I'm not really that big of a fan of those X-Men movies. I'm not.
A lot of people
The
aren't.
second one is good.
Especially after watching like the animated series and stuff like that. I felt like that.
You watched 97?
Two
Yeah,
very
like
different
that's
flavors of
awesome. Like
X-Men.
I think that's awesome. If they somehow
Marvel-
transferred that to TV, that'd be incredible. But
I think
that
that's
was
what
not
they'll
that.
do.
You know, I don't know.
Some X-Men 97.
just me.
All right, what else we got? Yeah, Catwoman sucks.
Catwoman sucks. Superman
All agree.
Returns. Fantastic Four.
Uma Thurman.
Yeah. All right, Derek. What do you?
All right.
What do you got?
All right. For my last terrible comic book movie pick, I am going with a 1-2 punch, same universe, that pissed me off equally. I'm going with Shazam and Black Adam.
Yeah.
They just tag team sucked. They're terrible. Shazam and Black Adam are some of my favorite characters in all of comics. So like this one hurt me a little bit more, so
Okay.
that they were so bad.
You didn't like the first Shazam? I didn't hate it.
I don't like any of the Shazam.
The
Any of
first
them.
one was
Second one was
okay.
bad.
Second one was terrible.
Yeah.
Second one.
First one was watchable. I thought.
is
Shot in Philly.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, not for me. And Black Adam, like, just another. Here's The Rock being the coolest dude in the room. And,
Sometimes just because you look like a character doesn't mean you
Yeah.
have to play the character.
and from what I understood, he really made that a nightmare shoot for everybody because of his ego and wanting to be in charge of everything. And
Well, he has those rules. He never loses.
yeah,
a
he
fight.
can't lose a fight. Da da da. Like,
So you know what happened if he would have brought Henry Cavill back?
yeah,
He would have beat Superman.
right. And that's not
Come the
happening,
fuck.
man.
Come
Like,
on, get
Like,
out of here.
Which, because I like the idea of watching those two fight. Like aesthetically, they both look perfect for something
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, so at first, I was excited for The Rock. Honestly, it's like, oh, this could be
I don't want him taking over
awesome.
a studio. I
But
was like,
yeah, he's trying to
"Ugh."
take over the studio.
You were iffy on that.
And then like the kid that's like the main character in this movie, take him out of the movie. See what happens. It's the exact same movie. He doesn't need to be there.
I agree.
He's just a kid running around the whole time, just
Yeah.
giving expletives. Like there's no reason to have him in that movie.
You know what was great though? Dr. Fate was awesome.
Dude,
Like that whole superhero
the
team
timeless Pierce Brosnan,
was pretty fucking cool.
Timeless.
he can do no wrong.
Yeah, he's forever James
Terrific.
Bond.
yeah, yes,
Love
yes.
him.
Yeah, there's a lot of ladies out there who wouldn't kick him out of bed. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
Hey,
have you guys
Some
seen,
men that wouldn't kick him
real,
out of bed. either.
He's
Real
British.
quick side thing here. Have you
Hold on.
guys seen
Let's switch over
Eurovision?
to Brosnan cast.
Or, I'm sorry, he's Irish. I'm sorry.
See how John pepped up when we started talking about him?
Dude, I love that movie. Under talked about Will Ferrell movie Eurovision. Pierce Brosnan in that is hilarious.
Oh yeah, he is. Funny.
He's just Will Ferrell's handsome father, and every scene, everyone's just talking about how handsome his dad is. And he is. You can't take it away.
Pierce Brosnan, man.
God, I
he's-
love that
He
movie.
is a
Go.
handsome
My
juggernaut.
wife and I play Ya Ya
John.
Ding Dong in the house all the
Put
time.
it away.
Getting bricked up with Bennett.
Put
right
it
now.
away.
Play Ya Ya Ding Dong. Come on.
Somebody
Rigged
throw
up with Brosnan.
Oh God. All right. Cue
Although
Ya
rigged
Ya
up
Ding
with
Dong.
Bond.
I'll tell you what, he is on the best TV show running right now, and it's like an MTV production. And fucking Steve was the one who turned me onto it. It's the British gangster show. I can't remember what it's called, of course, but it's Pierce Brosnan and it's Helen Mirren are the head of this crime family in Britain. It's awesome. Tom Hardy's in it as well. It's fantastic, and
Sounds
hopefully
cool.
it comes back for season 2.
Dude, since,
That show again is called I don't know.
listen, since we're throwing out the shows real fast, watch The Abandoned on Netflix. It's the same producer or showrunner as Sons of Anarchy. A lot of the same characters, and it's basically Sons of Anarchy, but with horses. It's awesome.
I wanted to. I was about to watch it, and it was getting late. I was like, I don't want to start this yet. You said it was good,
I'm
so
4
I'm gonna
episodes
give
in,
it a
and I'm
shot.
like,
Yeah.
if I'm like,
It looks
starting to
good.
get tired, I turn it off because I don't want to miss it.
Yeah, I looked at the trailer. I was like, damn, this does look pretty.
So good.
Looks pretty good.
All right, Marty, you got a last one?
Okay, yeah. If anyone knows me, I'm like a Marvel fanboy. So for me to talk shit on a Marvel movie, it's pretty bad. So Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah, it's a bad movie.
You would put that as your top 3 worst?
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Okay.
For me, if it's gonna be a bad movie, like I can't watch it again. I like watching movies over again. Like I just what I do. Especially if I like it, like The Lost Boys, I'll watch that right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it is what it is.
He's
but
down.
yeah, right. But this I watched it once and I'll never watch it again.
Run away from the other one?
Yeah, I did because I feel like someone else is gonna say the other one too.
You know,
But if no one does, I'll say.
I didn't love that movie by any stretch, but I liked it. I don't know. It made me upset because of how bad it still was. Like, I'm not saying it was great by any stretch, please, but I enjoyed it. There's parts of it that were cool.
Let me tell you what I hated about it. I don't read much solo Thor comics, but I know about Gore.
Yeah.
I don't like
And
that take.
Yeah,
that story is awesome, and like you have Christian Bale playing a villain, and you totally underutilized him.
Yeah.
He was the God Killer or the God Butcher. He only killed one god in the movie. Like show like him doing a little bit more than that.
Right, 100%.
Yeah.
The other thing was like
Way
it
too
was
much
way
build-up.
The
like
tone.
Ragnarok was cool, but
Yes.
it did walk a line on like the comedic tone.
Yeah.
This one went full comedy. How do you do comedy when like you have a chick dying of cancer? Like I just don't think like
And then like the kids at the
theme was
end.
right. Yeah.
It was like,
I
come
know,
on, what are you doing?
but I also never felt like anyone's lives were really in jeopardy because it was just so like funny, stupid.
Yeah, they made him fun Uncle Thor.
And he's just coming back from being Fat Thor, so I wanted to see like go mess some things up.
Yeah.
Go fuck
Every-
shit
And
up.
they start
Everything-
off with that fight scene with the Guardians too. We're like, yeah, here he comes.
Yeah, like, he's all-
looking jacked. He's got the cool
Yeah.
outfit.
Even that scene, it's like too comical. You know, in the beginning, it's like, what is going on here? And then the daughter at the end, like, bro.
But maximum sauce.
Yeah, he's juiced to the
Maximum
gills,
sauce.
but you know,
Oh yeah.
no one. you know.
Whatever. Good
No,
for
I
him.
hate that movie,
I
and,
hate it.
and I feel like the biggest issue with that movie is what John was alluding to. Like, there is an entire great run of Thor about Jane Foster Thor, and there is a far superior run of classic Thor that involves Gore the God Butcher. To put them together was
Yeah.
so beyond stupid.
Like-
and to waste Christian fucking Bale,
Yeah.
possibly the best actor we have working right now, and he's wasted.
You have
on
Christian
a
Bale as one of the
horrendous role.
like one of the deepest, richest villains that I've ever read in Marvel, and like he could eat on that. He could feast off this character,
Right.
and like
They
that's
could have
what
just
you did.
they could have done movies or a series about the God Butcher just killing everybody.
And just,
Yeah.
and just by looking at the comics, like, as far as his visual appearance,
He looked like Voldemort.
it was terrible.
Yeah.
Like, look at the makeup that they can do today. Look at the effects that they can do today, and they come up with that.
That was
I was
not
like, what?
That was not Gore. at
No,
all.
it
There's
was
just
like,
not enough emphasis on him or the Necro Sword, which is one of the
Yeah.
baddest weapons in all of comics. And it didn't feel that way. I feel like they just used it to make everything sad.
Yeah, everything was funny.
hey,
Like, here, we just.
I swapped my pick because
Yeah.
I was just thinking about this movie, and I'm like, damn, I really hate this movie. Like,
yeah,
Yeah, here's how
man.
he's supposed to look.
Yeah.
yeah, like, come on, like,
He
what?
like subjugates Thor on like a planet and makes Thor like a slave.
And he has no tentacles.
He looks, it's awful.
I mean,
It's awful. It really is.
Any way you cut it, that was just so foolish to let Taika Waititi get his hands on this guy.
Yeah.
Like, he's not the director for this.
You're right.
I'd love to see.
You are right.
I'd love to see. What's his face?
Snyder.
Snyder would make cool fight scenes.
He would
like
make a
that.
cool. He would make a
You know
cool.
what Snyder would do with
I
Gore
would
the
even
God
see, like,
Butcher?
Oh my god!
I would even see like, yo, give Nolan.
Do it, Zach.
Let Nolan
I know
do
you
this.
watch.
Do it, Zach.
All right, what do you got, Terry?
I mean, I got to go with the big one, which is Green Lantern.
I saved that one
Yeah.
for you. That was mine.
Yeah.
And okay, the problem with this movie goes far beyond just weird casting and weird CGI and where it was placed. In that, like, DC went with this after Dark Knight, you know, and like, and
Was it
and
really?
It was
It's even worse.
the Batman. It was Nolan verse, and then it was Man of Steel, and then this.
You got
And in the marketing, they were saying that this has effects that you've never seen before. So first of all, no, this is a PS2 game. But second of all, this is an incomplete movie from an editing standpoint, and it actually does not have formal structure. Parallax is in this movie. He is never introduced. He's just there. There's no buildup. There's no nothing. Hector Hammond, also, we have no idea what happened to him. It just cuts to different parts in this movie. Whoever edited this thing should be taken out back and shot, because this is just the worst editing I've ever seen in a movie, to the point where, like, I love superheroes. I could not follow this. I could not give this any sort of ability, because it's not a movie. It's not a finished fucking movie.
And look at this cast. Look at this cast. Is that Angela Bassett, Tim Robbins, Mark Strong? There's a Skarsgård in there.
Blake Lively?
Blake Lively and Mark Ryan
What?
Reynolds. Are you
Full
kidding?
stop.
How do you
Hold
have
on. Full stop.
how do you have a cast like that and
Who
you
is-
have this kind of movie? And you don't
What's
bring
Blake Lively doing?
Hold on. Why did you guys just react to that when you saw Blake Lively?
Mine was
That's
that was
easily the
sarcasm for
worst-
me.
Oh,
Oh, I just like looking at her, dude. What do you mean?
She does good
one of
work.
the worst actresses.
You ever see The Town?
Yeah.
That's a great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a great movie.
Pretty cool movie.
I watch
That's
it
a great
more
movie.
because of Blake.
You did more
Anyway,
than watch
sorry-
that one, brother.
Sorry to interrupt.
Also, you can't. How do you have Parallax? And Terry's right. You don't have one of the, like, Parallax in the comics does what like no other villain was able to do. Was able to turn Hal Jordan evil and do some of the most evil things with Hal Jordan that you could think of.
Yeah,
and,
man.
And
Sick story.
yeah, and you just used him up in the first movie like he was just another villain. Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, this is like a Dormammu type
Oh, there it
threat,
is.
and you did
That was terrible.
crap with this
That
guy.
was so bad.
Look at him.
Yeah, but
Fetal alcohol syndrome.
They didn't introduce this at all.
Fetal alcohol syndrome.
no, dude. And I mean,
It came out of nowhere to the point where I was like so angry at Hollywood and at film in general for just letting an incomplete thing go out into the world. That's crazy.
DC had a whole crisis event around Parallax. And like, this is what you got? Now, they put a lot into the movie. I like Sinestro in this. I think he was like perfect.
Yeah,
They did good with Sinestro, but
it also was Green Lantern Sinestro, not the Green Lantern. The
Oh, he
Green
turned
Lantern
at the
Sinestro,
end.
no.
well, he goes yellow at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just skipped everything good when putting this movie together.
Yeah, he looked really good. All right, my last pick is listen, the first one was an absolute classic. The second one was fine. The third one, I wish it never happened. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3.
Really?
They went back in time.
Really?
The movie was shit. You watch the first one, you love it. You watch the second one, Super Shredder. You got the fake knockoff Bebop and Rocksteady. But this one, it had no attachments to anything. They just went back in time. And I think Casey Jones was watching the city, so they would do cutbacks to that. Who gives a shit? The movie was terrible. Why did you do that? Why couldn't you just do something else? The Turtles have so much content that you can pull, so many stories.
Why does Leonardo look weird in that one?
They all do.
In this movie?
Yeah, this
I
is
don't even
There's
remember
turtles
this one that,
riding
that
horses.
much.
It wasn't the Jim Henson version of the puppets. It's a knockoff.
This is another one of those where like you go to like a cousin's house and like, what do you want to do? We're like, oh, we have Ninja Turtles movie. Like, oh, sick. And then like this pops in the VHS. Like, hey, wait a minute.
Yeah,
Like,
I'll go outside and
no.
play wiffle ball.
That's all right.
It has that girl
Yeah.
though. She's the absolute treasure.
And
But,
I also rented
one.
this movie a shitload of times and watched it a bunch.
No, I was one and
Was
done.
this a
I was like,
Blockbuster
what?
rental?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I was like, what the fuck?
I just distinctly remember that light thing. Like that just sticks out in my head. Isn't that like, wasn't that like
thing.
the teleporter?
Yeah. I think
Or
yep.
the
Yeah, I
time
do remember that.
Like, yeah.
Dude,
It's coming back a little
you
bit,
should,
but
you should have done like a Baxter Stockman movie, man. It was great.
damn.
But
that's a throwback.
yeah, you go to the chat. Milk Toast is coming for Terry. So he said, "Flag on the Play. Green Lantern is a fine movie. It does credit to the IP. Bad take. Terry strikes again."
Excuse me,
Ooh.
Milton?
Ooh.
What are you
Damn.
talking about?
Bad take, Terry.
I'd take Terry. No candy.
Oh my.
Was it Turtles
land.
3 straight to video? Yeah, it was, because even the studio knew how terrible it was.
I don't care if the film introduced Ryan Reynolds to his wife and ruined some poor guy's career for doing absolutely nothing.
Milk Toast. I like the flag on the play
This is
football
bullshit.
Yeah,
tie
right.
in here.
Green Lantern's terrible. Milk Toast, you and I will do a watch along, and we will watch it together while we enjoy these delicious
Twizzlers,
snacks.
yeah, with some Twizzlers.
There you go.
You know what? Give me one of those. I'm eating one.
Give the man a Twizzler.
You want a Twizzler?
Yeah.
You want a damn Twizzler? We'll give you a Twizzler.
I don't think Terry wants it.
All right, guys. I think that wraps it up.
It's wrapped up. Is there any like quick special considerations you want to go around, or?
To go flying everywhere.
Yeah, let me give you a couple that I was looking at. All right. Is he opening that in the mic?
Oh, sorry.
Terry's gonna kill you.
So
ASM Marty.
One that we forgot.
Three a Twizzler.
One that we forgot was Steel. You guys remember Steel?
Yeah.
I didn't hate it.
Steel.
Yeah.
Hate it.
Eh,
They've got RoboCop 3 on here.
Shaq is in Steel.
yeah, it was all right.
Shactus.
Electra was terrible.
Electra.
Jonah Hex I never saw.
Never
but I
saw
heard
that
it was
either.
really bad.
Megan Fox though.
Really? Never saw it.
The Spirit,
What the
I heard that was one of the worst.
that
ever.
was rough to get through. The Crow, City of Angels. I think that's.
I didn't think that was that bad.
I didn't think it was that bad. I like the Crow movies.
Yeah,
The new one
second
was.
one.
The new was like.
That one was bad.
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Everyone always says that one.
I didn't
I like
hate
that
it.
one.
I didn't hate,
I didn't
that,
hate
one
that
either.
one.
The CGI was shit.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I don't like Sin City.
I'm not that big. I'm not that big of a
I
fan.
feel like
of
a lot of people love it. Every time I bring it up, I get
Nah.
just massacred for it.
it. I'm with you on that one.
No, it's good.
It's a good movie.
It's fine.
At the time, we had never seen anything like that, though.
It was the fashion at the time.
Was that was Tarantino?
Rodriguez.
All right.
Yeah, Tarantino wouldn't do no crappy Sin City movie.
Milk Toast says Steel wasn't good, but was it better or worse than Supergirl?
The original Supergirl was pretty rough.
That was bad, I think.
That's a rough one, Milky Boy.
Craven the Hunter. Did anybody see
I
that?
didn't hate Steel. I watched.
Yeah.
I mean, we come from the same time. Derek, you're like close our age too. We come from a time where like whatever was on HBO is what you're watching. I remember it was the summertime, so like I had to come in when the street lights came on, and HBO ran the same movie every day. It was the same block, and it was Steel, and I was forced to watch it. And I don't remember who the handicap girl was in the movie, but she was always attractive.
You're right. It wasn't like terrible.
No, he had the motorcycle. They tried. He was John Henry Irons, but I don't think. I don't want to say. I want to be like, well, they didn't mention Superman, but I don't remember if they did or not. But I didn't think it was terrible. And
Probably not.
He was
All right.
fighting gangsters, so it was kind of.
All right,
All
we're
right,
gonna go to news.
So speaking of movie news,
Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, 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 bum.
listen, I'm gonna reel off 2026 because it's absolutely stacked, and then you guys, when we do the turnaround, I'll just say, is there anyone that stands out, and you just want to touch on it, or one or two, right? So
Did we do Hero Zero?
I forgot. This is kind of close.
Oh my god.
All right, guys. So 2026 is shaping up to be one of the most ridiculously stacked movie years we've ever seen. Every studio is dropping major titles back to back, and it feels like there's a blockbuster releasing almost every other week. Let's review the list and see which ones stand out to each of us. So 2026, you got Super Mario Galaxy, you got Mortal Kombat 2, Toy Story 5, Supergirl, The Odyssey, Spider-Man Brand New Day, Clayface, The Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender, Hunger Games, Sunrise on the Reaping, Ebenezer, A Christmas Carol, Jumanji 3, Avengers Doomsday, and Dune Part 3. So, Marty, of those movies, does anything stand out to you that you want to talk about?
Put me on the spot here. Which one do you?
That's quite the list you ran off.
Yeah, it's a big list.
You guys all have them. You know, we get the show notes ahead of time.
yeah. As far as movies next.
Oh, got him.
We can't all be Shannon.
As far as movies next year, geez, obviously Doomsday sticks out to me, but
Yeah, talk about it.
You know, I'm just excited to see where Marvel's taking this. You know, Robert Downey Jr. back. I know a lot. It's a controversial like casting him as Doom, but I want to know how. Like what's going on here? There's so many questions of like what approach they're gonna take. But I think it's gonna do well. Honestly, I really do. But it's something that I'm just like
I know he's
amped
getting
about.
a boatload of cash for doing this, but I also want to think and want to believe in my heart that he would not come back and tarnish Iron Man, that legacy, unless there was a really good story tied into this.
Yes, but what is it? That's why I'm so hyped for it, because I'm like, I need to know what this is.
We'll talk about that in
Okay,
in a
sorry,
thing,
I don't wanna
but
go too into.
like we'll dig into that. Derek, what do you got?
Plenty of good story there to dig into.
Yeah.
I'm really stoked for Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, it looks
Okay.
really fun. All right.
All right.
Carl Urban,
It does
Johnny
look- it
Cage
does
looks
look good.
cool. Fight
Yeah.
scenes look like they're there.
Yeah.
I think they're going to give us what we want. We talked about this a few episodes back. They've seen their sins, I feel like, and they know what the fans want. Just give us fighting, give us some one-liners, see some special moves.
We give us
have some
fatalities
fun.
and give us
Yeah,
a tournament.
Let's see some
Yep.
kills.
Yep.
Yeah, have a tournament.
What did you
man.
guys think of the first one? Did you?
I didn't hate it.
I didn't. Hate
I
it.
liked it a lot.
I didn't hate it, but it
so-
could have been. I feel like it could have been better.
Could've been a
Can't
lot
be a hates
better.
it. Remember he was.
Oh, yeah.
'cause well, listen, the certain parts of that movie. Actually, I go back on when I say it. I didn't like it, but certain parts of that movie.
But you like certain parts, right?
I didn't like that they brought in a character that's not in the movie, or excuse me, in the video game, to be like your point of view. I didn't like that because then it puts like Liu Kang on the sidelines as being like the main protagonist.
Right.
I didn't like how Goro looked, and I didn't like how he got knocked out. And you don't have a Mortal Kombat movie without a fucking tournament. It's called Mortal Kombat. They didn't even have a tournament. So I didn't like it, but I did like the beginning, the first like 10 minutes of that movie, where it was like a Scorpion versus Sub-Zero movie.
That was cool.
And then they have a whole nother movie, and then the last end of the movie, it goes back to that. He's freezing blood and stabbing dudes
That
with
was
it.
sick.
That was
That was-
awesome.
yeah,
Show that whole movie. Call that like a prequel movie, and just have those two fighting in like feudal Japan, and then fast forward the next one to having them in like real time, and then fighting in the tournament, and then you see those guys in the background show up.
That's badass. Yeah, that would be cool.
Terry, what do you think?
Yeah.
I hated Mortal Kombat.
Bad take, Terry.
No, hey, this is good take, Terry. This is GTT. And GTT is going to agree with John, certainly. That
Not to be
there-
confused with JTT.
there was-
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
There was just good take,
That's
Terry.
nice.
JGTT. Because I just got good takes. And I'm Terry. Okay.
Wow, you're on one tonight.
No, I truly hated it because it abandoned the source material. I hate anything where it has good lore, good source material. Stay in it. That's what we're there to see. That's why the beginning of that movie is great, but the second that cult bullshit ham, whatever the fuck his name is, random guy shows up, I'm out, and I'm out so hard. But when they made Goro a horror villain that just came out of a barn at the end, that was literally insane. I don't understand what they were thinking. But it looks like they heard us as far as 2 is concerned, and that they are going to try and make up for their mistakes by having the lead be Johnny Cage and getting rid of that other guy as fast as possible, which is great. Murder him, kill him, get him out, and give me more Carl Urban. They set it up so that they could easily fatality someone in the first 10 minutes and keep us all.
The marketing for this
engaged.
one is really good too.
Yeah,
lot
they
of
did a
Carl
nice
Urban.
job.
Supposedly,
Yeah,
got
it
really
looks good.
reviews as well.
I just want to talk about
Also, rest in peace, Shang Tsung. by the way.
Oh, yeah.
recent loss.
Yeah, Carrie.
We're losing the
I
greats.
can't remember. How
We are.
Carrie.
Quick question for the Mortal Kombat
Hiroyuki
2.
Tagawa.
Is that going straight to
Rest in peace.
That'll be in
HBO?
theaters.
It's going to be in theaters? Because the other one went straight to
It was
HBO Max,
HBO
right?
Max, I think.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
think
that
it
was,
I think
that
same-day
was
release.
the pandemic time.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Or,
Yep,
like,
yep.
fish end of it.
You're right. You're right.
Your soul is
Mine is a very important movie. I don't think it's going to be a good movie, but I think it's important. If you look at Marvel, early Marvel, it was genre within genre, right? So you had Captain America was a spy thriller. You had Thor was like a sci-fi, adventure, fantasy adventure. Iron Man was like a sci-fi movie. Anyway, DC needs to do that. They need to show that they're multifaceted in what they do, right? So the movie is not Supergirl that's going to do that. Supergirl is going to be a good follow-up, but Clayface is probably, in my opinion, the most important movie in that DC universe because It's going to prove things that, like, Superman already proved what Supergirl is going to do. It's just going to piggyback off of that and continue that. But, like, Clayface is going to look like a horror movie, and it's going to be absolutely, like, a low-budget horror movie. One, it's going to show that, like, low-budget films can actually work in a superhero universe. It's going to make the world feel grounded. And I just really think that this is going to be something that's going to really impact the comic book universe, because, like, he can change into anything, and this guy's like he's an actor that's like failing, so he puts all that stuff on his face and it just changes him. Like,
Terry, if it's like that, what you clicked on, DC's Clayface will be like DC's version DC's version of The Fly. The Fly was awesome movie.
yeah,
So if it's gonna be like that, I'm in.
yeah.
I am 100% in.
I think we'll be rocking this one.
The thing is,
I'm excited.
how will they tie that into like a movie like Superman, where it was like not like that?
That's why they have to prove that.
But how do they do that? How does he do that?
They don't.
No?
That's the
Okay.
thing. This isn't that. It's a different universe. Like, it's not Marvel. So remember, Clayface already appeared in the DCU. He was in Creature Commandos.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But I'm saying, like, if they had like a movie where he was in it with Superman, how would that work? Like, would it?
I mean, they've fought before. I mean, Superman just kind of
I want to see
would it work?
around him real fast.
Yeah, he engulfs Superman. Superman just goes like and separates him. But at like what? Because of the tone.
Yes,
talking
that's what I
about?
mean. That's what I mean. Yeah.
I mean, you would have to let's see Superman meet Batman, because Batman's going to be the guy that's testing the tone of
You're right.
of
Okay.
Clayface.
And
See how
then-
they interact, and then that would ease Superman into that world.
Okay.
But
I'm
also,
intrigued by that.
We saw
Yeah.
giant monsters in Superman.
Oh yeah, it's a good point.
Like-
Forgot about that.
They've met before.
Okay.
All right, guys. So at the moment of like
Yeah,
of doing this, just because we do this when we can, the show stuff, things have changed. So we'll talk about it, but just bear with me. So we have to talk about this wild Netflix ex Warner Brothers saga, because it just went from huge to absolutely insane. Netflix has reportedly acquired WB, and they have, for $82.7 billion, keeping theatrical releases, keeping HBO Max alive, splitting divisions, and even keeping Zaslav in charge of the new studio. So Derek, we know things have changed. Do you want to talk about it?
Sure.
What do you got?
That's a lot of money. $82 billion.
Dude, you could buy so many Whoppers with that.
Dude, do you have any idea
What do
what
you
I
do
could
with that?
I would buy Young Chunk and then fill it with Whoppers. Just because I can. And I wouldn't tell anybody. I was you open the studio and just Whopper out of
coming
it.
out.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be nice to just have money to do shit
Yeah,
like that?
just because I can.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Oh man. It looks cool. Like, I don't know. I think this might end up being better for everybody though. I think this might be a really nice quality of life deal for everyone here. If we can make streaming more streamlined,
Yeah.
that would help. I'm so tired of everything being across 700 different apps on your TV or
Dude.
gaming device, your computer,
It's
your phone.
expensive.
They already
Dude,
did
it
this
adds up.
before. It's called cable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're doing
Right.
it again.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
The only thing though is cable. Like, a lot of our parents still use it. I feel like, or some people get it like just because like sports packages.
Yeah.
The amount of commercials on cable television is infuriating. It's more commercial than it is show. Literally, it is.
Yeah.
It is. So it's unbearable to watch anything that way.
So at the making, or while we're talking, is like Paramount is trying to go all in on like $100 billion deal.
Yeah.
So they're trying to get WB from Netflix.
Are
I
they?
liked. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I like the idea of. I hate, but I like the idea of Netflix getting Warner Brothers properties, and the reason is one. You can finally appease the Snyder dorks, and you can. There's
the big
already
one.
talks of like an animated Justice League 2, Justice League 3. If you did an animated version, I think that would animation would lend itself really well to a Snyder universe, because we just saw the DC animated like New 52, and that has Zack Snyder written all over it. So you could appease a lot of the fandom with that. The reason I don't like it is because they're going to kill the movie theater industry. They're already saying there'll be shorter runtimes in theaters because the CEO of Netflix is like, people want to watch their movies at home.
I saw
No,
that.
you don't.
Yeah, you made that up.
Not
You made that up.
moviegoers. I love going to the movies.
Love going to the
You
movies.
guys are insane. I hate the movie theater.
No.
I hate
Bad
people
take,
at the
Terry.
movie
That is
theater.
the
This is bad
worst.
take.
That is the
Take Terry.
horrible take.
That's because you worked at one. You're jaded.
Yeah, I'm not. I go to the one here in
I'll take a
Manayunk.
large popcorn.
People talk all the time.
I've never had a bad Manayunk movie theater experience in my life.
No.
You put a bouncer in there, I'm cool.
You
but
give me a
right now,
recliner
it's
seat?
awful.
Terry doesn't like malls either.
I will say though,
Recliners don't work.
You give me a Pepsi Zero and 3 boxes.
I agree. There should be
What
like
hoity-toity movie theater has Pepsi Zero?
it's wild.
It's Coke Zero or Pepsi Zero over Regal Plymouth
You
Media.
got to go cherry
think there
Pepsi
is
while
a
you're over
Pepsi
there. We've been
Zero.
over this. Though.
No, I got it. Movie theater's awesome, dude.
Yeah, movie theaters kick ass. But why don't ushers do their jobs anymore?
Yeah.
Like if there's people talking on their phones and everything, I'll beat the crap out of everybody. Pay me. I'll do it. I hate that.
Yeah, you know what?
I hate it. No, shut up. You're at the movies.
Quick story. Well, I
Yeah,
went to see a
please.
movie it was a couple months ago, and of course there were kids in there, and they were like laughing, talking the whole time. Some dude stood up from the opposite side of the theater and said, like, just call the kids out, like, shut the fuck up. Like, we're watching.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, dude.
Good.
Like, I love that he
Good.
did that because
Yeah.
I was about to be
I've
the
been
guy
that guy.
to do that.
And look, if you
Like,
have
come
a
on.
kid, I love that you do. If the kid's a crier, don't bring him to the
No.
theater. Or take him outside.
Yeah.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force, the movie, had a really good intro to their movie
Hell yeah.
that is talking about everything you should or shouldn't do at the movie theater for this. And it is awesome. And it's a song done by Mastodon. It's metal as hell. It's such a good.
Shannon, I don't
Little
like
tune.
Movie Tavern because I don't like being interrupted while I'm watching the movie. I don't want to get my food. I don't want to eat
You don't
chicken
have to
wings
do
while
that,
I'm
though.
eating the movies. I want to have popcorn because that's what I was brought up doing. I'm 41 years old. I don't want to change. I don't want to evolve.
You don't want M&M's
Not
and
with that.
popcorn.
I'll put the M&Ms in there, but
What?
listen, here's a new hot take. Ready? Where's my camera?
Zoom in. Zoom in.
The new favorite M&Ms is the peanut butter and jelly M&Ms. They are better than the peanut butter M&Ms by a mile.
Fuck you.
I can't agree with that take.
Dude, they're so
I
good.
refuse.
You put them in the freezer. They start off sweet. They end off peanut butter. You're getting sweet and savory.
Ooh.
That's the numero uno M&M.
Wag your
No
tail.
way. No way. It's peanut
Yeah.
butter.
Let's go. Peanut butter. Milk toast, peanut butter and jelly M&Ms to Young Chunk Studios. All right, guys. So
Wait. Before you go on, I do have to show you guys this. I take notes during the show about what the shorts are going to be, and 3 in a row from Derek are all Derek versus.
Why is it all Derek versus
That's
everything?
what you did.
I can't help it.
You versus Young Chunk, you versus streaming, and then you versus theater folk.
I'm taking on the world, baby. Who knows who I'll take on next?
M&M's
I love the
apparently.
Derek. I love the Derek verses. Every time.
Yeah, you should make a graphic. It's like Derek versus like Street Fighter. You lose.
So, guys, speaking of this, Marvel just dropped massive news. Endgame is coming back to theaters with a brand new post-credit scene, and it's leading directly into Avengers Doomsday, the official follow-up. This is the biggest MCU shakeup we've seen in years. So, Marty, kick us off. Where do you stand on all this?
Love that. I mean, I don't know if it's going to drag people to the movie theater to watch the end credit scene, but maybe, I was watching something and it was like Marvel wants this movie to outproduce Avatar overall.
Yeah.
So then they could sell that with Doomsday because apparently they're putting so much into this Doomsday movie where like
Yeah, they're putting everything they
they have into it.
have.
Everything they
this
did.
is their last chance.
Even when it comes to like the trailers, they said they're gonna do like 3 trailers and like it's gonna like they're all gonna tie in. Could be different versions
You know
of it.
why? It's fucking good. And it's the first
And they
Marvel
know
movie
it.
in years that is good.
And they know it.
And you have to do a lot to get them to come back. They're playing all the hits. They're getting the Russo brothers that directed, like, I think all but one of the Avengers movies. Is that
Right.
correct? Or-
Right.
That's not right.
No.
They definitely did the last 2 of
They
them.
didn't do Ultron.
Joss Whedon did the first 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did the first one.
But
Ultron, he didn't do Ultron.
but yeah, they're I love it.
I like it because they're doing like almost, and I'm only getting from what we're talking about here, but it seems to me like a soft reboot. So they're like kind of saying like, hey, we fucked up.
Yeah.
Let's redo it again. Let's like bring all the guys back that you guys remember and love, and then try to start this over again and do it right this time.
Right.
And I know that the Russo brothers were given some kind of authority within the studio, and I think they're going to be show running the next phase,
which is awesome.
Terry, do you have any opinions?
Yeah, I think this is brilliant. I hope more companies do this and start admitting, okay, where did we lose everyone? It was here. Great. Let's go back and say all the shit after this doesn't count anymore. That's Universe B.
Yep.
We're resetting. Continue on from here. You never have to engage with that other media.
And
I actually heard Star Wars was going to pull the same move and have a change right after, right around where Episode 7 was, and where they lost their entire fan base. Potentially do a reboot in the Star Wars universe as well, which again would be brilliant. You gotta undo a lot of the nonsense that happened around, 2018 to 2024.
Yeah.
Just skip it. We're all fine skipping it. I think we're all on board.
I think everyone's on board with that, and the fact that they're doing a post-credit scene and re-releasing in the theaters is like you can go see that. You can remember why you loved Marvel, and then it just takes you in the next one. Bam.
Yeah, very
Forget
smart.
That everything after that ever happened.
Yeah, I don't think Feige's pulling any punches with this one. He knows he's got something good here, and he's like, let's go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna challenge that. I think we're in desperation times, and
Yeah,
if you
agreed.
don't
Oh,
land
yeah.
this plane, it's done
Yeah.
for years.
I mean, who better than Doom?
Dude.
They're so
Boom.
fan servicey too.
I will be your.
I just hope that they like tie everything. Like I know they're starting fresh, but I still like. I think Marvel finds a way to kind of like tie all that shit in still. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like to not make it like
Have them pop up.
it didn't ever happen. Like
I'm
you
sure
know what
that
I mean?
Some of the people
Ah,
that
well.
they'll make a healthy sacrifice
Yeah,
to a
yeah,
few of the
yeah,
people
yeah.
that didn't really exist, and
That's fine.
and they'll maybe bring other people to the forefront that they're
Right.
like, hey,
In
this is
the right way.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
there's also another way to do this, which is you create the ultimate universe. Because in Marvel Comics, there's the Marvel Comics 616 universe, which is the original stories. And then in the year 2000, they relaunched Marvel under the Ultimate imprint. And then you had the old Marvel stuff going one way, and the Ultimate stuff, a new reimagining for new people to get on board. Secret Wars is a great way
Yeah, it is.
to launch Ultimate. And then all of a sudden, everyone is just back for this movie, which I really think they're doing. I do not believe Robert Downey Jr. is the Doctor Doom. I think he is this Doctor Doom
I
in
agree.
this movie, and someone else is coming.
And I think
Really?
for Steve Rogers.
Yeah.
I think Steve going back in time,
Do you think as he's putting the stones back, he comes
Well,
across?
it caused a ripple in that dude's universe where like Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man didn't die, but like Pepper and his daughter did, and I think he hates Captain America for that. I actually read that.
You know what? No, I also
That's not me.
they said that it's going to start off literally right where Endgame stops. So where was that?
It's a direct sequel.
It's Steve and Peggy dancing. So it's going to start there essentially.
Like there was a fissure or whatever they call it.
Yeah. So Doom's probably going to show up there. Obviously.
Why didn't the Time Police go after Steve Rogers? That
Because
dude was
Kang
all
wanted
over
it
the
to
whole
happen.
place.
Kang wanted that to
I
happen.
think
Kang
he
is
was
doing
like-
anything.
And also,
coming back.
side note, he better be in like mentioned. I think he should
He's
be.
got to
mentioned.
get smoked because you need to show how powerful Doom is.
I'd be
You don't
cool.
have to, because if they're going to do the reboot and go right from Endgame into this and wipe everything else, you don't ever need to talk about it.
What if they use Kang as the
But
Thanos
Loki's in
character,
this.
where he rips his skull out of his skeleton out of his body?
No, I think
No.
Josh Brolin's in this movie. And
Yeah,
they're-
but don't
he's
forget,
gonna rip his skull
Loki
out.
Yeah, but he
died.
could. No, I don't think. Maybe.
He's gonna
but
rip
like,
his skull
I think
right
he's.
out.
I think he's going to
Yeah.
be working for Doom though.
It's
part
kind
of
of
his team.
It
That'd be
is
cool.
kind of
Yeah.
amazing. They could literally skip everything that happened in the past couple of years, except leave Spider-Man where he is,
You're
because
right.
he just rebooted too. But they could literally say, "We fucked up. We're doing it again," and then they just clarify everything else
just-
as like Elseworlds.
Put all the guys you don't like on the one team and just
Get
have
'em-
them lose.
Yeah, they're the Suicide
Pretty
Squad.
much. Yeah.
All right, guys. So speaking of some DC,
'Kay.
because Marty said Suicide Squad, Scarlett Johansson is reportedly in final talks to join the Batman Part 2, and the internet is already melting down over who she might play. Andrea Beaumont, the Phantasm, or Poison Ivy? Andrea? This could be a massive tone shifter for Reeves' universe, depending on which direction they go. Let's break down what's casting could mean and whether she's the right fit for Gotham. Derek, what do you got?
I'm still mad at Scarlett Johansson for Jurassic Park. That she was so bad in that I don't want to see her in Batman. Get her out of it. Get her out of it.
Derek versus Scarlett Johansson.
All right.
Just get her out.
Sign him up.
Listen,
Get her, Derek.
I like Scarlett Jo. She's awesome. She crushes it in her Marvel roles and a bunch of other, like, she's in some really
she's awesome.
good movies,
I
dude.
think she's great.
That's not me like not liking her, but like she did so bad in that I was like, don't you touch Phantasm with that energy. Don't you dare. Like, because that character is super cool. And at the top of her game, she could be cool as that. She's naturally has like that Poison Ivy look too.
Yeah.
So that could work as well.
That's coming.
So I would say between Phantasm and Poison Ivy, probably we're getting Ivy. That's where I imagine this is going.
Terry?
It's got to be Poison Ivy because this is not the DCU. Remember, this is Elseworlds. This is not in James Gunn's universe. So you figure it's going to be tamed down and kind of realistic because they haven't done anything that's not realistic in this universe. So for me, I think it's Ivy. There's a long shot it could be Talia, who would also work just fine.
Right. I mean, she's the right type of actress for like a badass of woman that can do hand-to-hand stuff and everything else.
I don't think she's imposing enough.
Well, have you ever seen the movie where she's an alien? She gets wicked naked in it.
Someone has this on saved somewhere.
She has done a couple of serious roles where she plays a villain and is really good at them. And she's really good at like a heartless, soulless person, which is why she could potentially do Talia. But if it's me, I would make her be Poison Ivy. And I would have it be a very realistic version where she's using some sort of plant medicine, which ties into the drugs that were part of the
I don't
previous.
want that. Where like a company's funding her and she's doing plant stuff to cure cancer. I don't want to do that shit.
What do you want to do?
I want her to be the Phantasm.
Yeah.
I think that universe, that character lends itself to the universe a lot better than like a Poison Ivy. And listen, like the guy in me wants to see Scarlett Johansson as Poison Ivy, and then you introduce Harley Quinn and you get some girl-on-girl comic book action. But realistically, as a cinephile, I want to see her as the Phantasm. I mean, you can absolutely play this role in this universe and just have her be like an assassin, one step ahead of Batman, beating him up the whole movie, and you don't find out to the end that it's her.
She does have the Poison Ivy look though.
Yeah, but she's got the chops for the
She's in that
Phantasm
great actress, so,
character, but don't you Jurassic Park it.
I'm just, and don't.
They could do
You mean
this,
it.
though. They could go this way.
No.
Kate Kane.
No.
Who is this?
don't want that.
Batwoman? No.
Now, there is a version of Batwoman that is quite good. I don't think they're going to go this way because this is a famously gay character, and I don't think ScarJo is going to dip in those waters. They would probably get someone who identifies that way. But she could do it.
Like Ruby Rose.
Here's the thing, though. Batman's too young in his journey to like have like a Batwoman or a Batgirl show up yet. He's still like 1 or 2 years in. So I think you got to
he's ways
establish
off.
a rogues gallery first, and I think it would be cool to have. I mean, Matt Reeves knows what he's doing, but I just don't want to see a weird Poison Ivy. Just show me actual Poison Ivy. But
No way. There is no way it's Phantasm. I gotta go. I'm
Really?
on record.
What if they just give us another
That's
Harley
a one
Quinn?
shot.
that would be the worst.
I would be so.
He would be a.
If they do what?
terrible
They were just like, here's Harley Quinn again.
No, dude, no.
All right, guys, speaking of casting rumors, so Millie Bobby Brown is reportedly in talks to join Marvel's new X-Men movie, and that alone has left the internet melting down. There's a lot of melting on the internet.
Why is everyone melting?
Casting her instantly raises the questions of who she even play in this rebooted team. So, Terry, who do you think?
All right. Well, AI says she could be Rogue, Jean Grey, or Kitty Pryde. I don't think she could do Kitty Pryde. You know
Yeah.
what?
That's what I
Kitty
thought. That's what I
Pryde,
thought.
perfect.
Move
Yeah.
on.
That's it.
Don't
Next
touch
topic.
Rogue.
But you can't. That Kitty Pryde only works if you get the right Wolverine in there, because that's Wolverine's essentially daughter, right?
What's gonna happen with that?
Yeah, they're very close. in the
Wolverine.
comics.
Well, Rogue in the original X-Men played like Rogue / Kitty Pryde.
Right.
Does Cavalrine?
You think
he
Cavill's going to
matches
be
up with her?
You think Cavill will be Rogue?
I hope
Put that in your head.
That will be some shit. So you think they're
I'm
just going to
incredibly handsome, but don't touch me.
Yeah.
You just think they're going to kill off all these X-Men in Doomsday and then just reboot everything?
Totally.
Yeah.
I think that
Even with Hugh Jackman, no, like he's done.
He said now he's like, I'm never retiring.
So then what the hell? How? What?
But he's not saying that like it's going to continue. He's just saying I'm never done with the character. If they need me, I'll show up.
Okay.
But I'm not signed to more stuff.
I
'Cause
love.
he's like,
I
every
love him
time
as
I say
Wolverine.
I'm
but-
retiring, I come back. So he's like, I'm not saying I'm retiring anymore.
Yeah, she could do some Shadowcat stuff. Like
Yeah,
that would work.
She would be.
Well,
I like
to
she's an
Terry's
actress.
point, he doesn't think Robert Downey Jr. is the Doom for this universe.
I don't agree with that though.
So like, Hugh Jackman isn't the Wolverine for this universe. He's shoehorned in, and he's even from that Wolverine that we know, that's alive, is a Wolverine from a universe that we never watched.
Right.
Think about it though. Like why? So hold on. Terry could be right, but like as a Doctor Doom, you don't need to like. He could totally do that for years. Downey, he's older, but like he can still
He
do
could, but like
Why
Marvel,
would he?
Marvel kills off their
because he's getting
their
$100
villains.
million now. Why wouldn't he continue to do it?
But
That would be
I bet-
stupid.
But
One
in the
movie.
comics, we do get a Doom on Doom fight,
No.
and
I think that's.
what they're going to set up.
Oh, okay. Well, I think that's what he's going to do.
I think
He's
there's
a
going to
character.
be sorry.
No, go
There's-
ahead.
so there's Anthony Stark, who is Doctor Doom, which a lot of people still don't realize is Doctor Doom is Tony Stark.
Yeah.
But so that's not just like something Marvel did to like
Yeah.
get us crazy with Robert Downey Jr. It makes sense. He should look like him. But there's that Doom, right? And then there's another Doom who conquers everything.
Well,
like,
isn't you don't
he
think
wins.
this Downey Jr. version is that Doom?
No. No.
So you don't think that like so
He's,
I think
because he's not silly.
no.
There's no need for the Robert Downey Jr. charm. You need
Right.
fucking Cillian Murphy.
Like a
that
dark-
is Doom.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I could
or
see
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
no, but when
Dig him up.
there's
Already
you can see Robert Downey
Yes.
Jr. acting when he's serious Iron Man, like when he's talking to Steve, when Steve's like, I want you back, and he's like talking to him, or even like the Captain America versus Iron Man, like
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
like
great.
like talks that they had between each other. You saw like a serious, like I don't agree with your philosophy. Let's argue this. So I think he could pull it off, and he has to be very different from the Tony Stark character because you don't want to see Iron Man in him.
No.
You want to see him to be Doom.
If we see that, then we're out.
wanna see
right?
the range.
We don't want that.
Yeah, I don't want
We're
him
done.
smirking.
No,
Right.
none of that shit.
Well, yeah, I think the Doom that shows up is the maybe like the ultimate Doom, the one that he wins everything to the point where there's nothing left to conquer. He shows up and eventually gets to the universe where RDJ's guys at, and they square off. And just to show power, the ultimate Doom crushes him like easily, very handedly, which I think could work perfect here.
well, like when would they do that? Are you like saying like in like Secret Wars or something like that? Or
Yeah, I think
And they kill off
I
this
think
Doom?
Secret Wars is a way to like say goodbye to universes, like
Yeah.
the X-Men Wolverine, like, or excuse me, the X-Men universe. Like they're all goners. They'll go out in a heroic way, but there's a thing. I'm gonna get it wrong, man. But there's a thing with one of the sagas in the comics where it's like an Avengers one where like universes are being crushed and they're chasing after the Infinity Stones to like stop it, and everything's merging, and when they're merging, they're like collapsing on one another. And I think that's what's going to happen here. But like universes will be lost. Universes will probably have to decide who's staying and who's going. And I think that's where like, see you later, X-Men, see you later, anyone else that we just don't like, and we're just going to reboot. This happens in comics all the time.
Yeah.
That's why they do Crisis in DC. It's like, this is like, yo, we went too far with the writing. Continuity's getting jumbled. So let's like bring it back and do it by like killing off.
So you don't think that they would take like the approach of showing how powerful this Doom is by him having other Dooms work for him and maybe killing them off to be like, hey, I'm the top dog here.
No, I don't think you're going to do like a multiplicity thing.
They're not gonna
because
do that?
You already did that with Kang.
Yeah, but
Like,
that's
you-
what this is, though.
No, I think he's smoking Thanos, and I think the thing was that was like, remember when Thanos was fighting everyone, and he was beating everyone very easily,
Killing them.
I think that when you have Robert Downey Jr. walking into a universe and Thanos is there, I think he like one punches him.
And just
And like
and that
right there, you
establishes it.
know,
Yeah,
all right,
fatality.
this is the new big bad top dog in this universe, and everyone's gonna get smoked by him.
Well, my thinking was, like I said, I feel like they have to address Kang, right? And I think they're going to somehow. And I think what great way would be have Robert Downey Jr. get his Dr. Dooms, take out all those Kangs, and then Downey Jr. kills his.
Dr.
You like that?
I think that's what it is.
No,
I
he's
think
gonna have
that's what it would.
Doombots for sure.
Remember in Avengers Ultron, he had the Iron Man force like go out there
Yes.
and protect all the
Yes.
innocents. I mean, they're
But didn't he have
Doombots.
Doombots
Yeah.
who technically were Doombots that were actually people in the comics?
Not people. They were
No?
like just versions of him,
servants
but
of
in a
him?
robot form. But you didn't know that they were robots, and then someone would kill them, and you're like, oh, it's a robot. That might happen in this movie
Okay.
too.
Okay.
He might die a bunch of times.
Yeah, there's human decoys. Nick Fury mostly used those.
Okay.
But Doctor Doom is a magical sorcerer and also the second most intelligent person.
It's gonna
in
be
the Marvel
interesting.
Universe. So he can build it, he can summon it, he can do all sorts of stuff.
See, we all have so many theories. It's going to be interesting who's right after all this.
Yeah,
watch us all
I'm
be
excited.
wrong. Watch us all be wrong.
That's why
You're right.
what they're doing is working.
It's awesome
because
because look at us.
we're all talking about it.
Exactly.
All right, guys. So let's talk about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
Cowabunga.
Okay.
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 So a
Cowabunga.
new live-action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reboot is officially set for 2028. No designs or footage yet, but the hype and the worry are already kicking in. Nothing's melting though. Let's talk about what this reboot needs to get right. So Terry, since you're okay with this, what do you got?
I'm furious. I am absolutely furious because this new live action movie caused the destruction of The Last Ronin, which many would argue is the best Ninja Turtles story ever told.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is a far-flung future version of Ninja Turtles where all of them are dead except for one, and you don't know which one it is. You just know that there's one that has all the weapons, and all he wants to do is avenge his brothers. It's dark, it's wild, it's a wonderful story. I won't spoil it for you who the turtle is, but it's an amazing choice and beautiful thing. But this reboot killed that movie that we were all looking forward to. So I am so upset about this because I just wish the studios would learn just half the budget and make fucking both. Give me The Last Ronin. You'll satisfy me and everyone else who is 30 plus. The kids already have Mutant Mayhem, which was excellent, the cartoon one. And then if you want another live action, knock yourself out. But don't interrupt the stuff that we wanted. You could have had 30 plus. You could have had 12 to 20. And you could have had 5 to 12. All of us would have been satisfied. This is fucking insane.
A Last Ronin movie shouldn't even cost much. You're only doing a quarter of the Turtles.
Yeah.
Like you can do that on streaming.
Somebody
just-
already made it with AI. It's awesome. Anyway, I'm very upset.
Derek, you got any thoughts?
I feel the same way as Terry. Very upset. I wanted this really bad. And I haven't seen a Turtles movie that I've liked ever after Turtles 2.
Secret of the Ooze.
After Turtles 2.
Yeah.
Everyone calm down. But after that, I haven't cared about any of them, man.
I agree.
I don't care. Maybe I grew out of it, or maybe they're just bad movies. You tell me. But
Did you guys ever watch that animated Turtles Forever? And it was like all the generations of Turtles.
dude,
in one shot.
yes.
That
That is awesome. That was
see
cool.
that.
Because they go all the way back.
Watch that with Snock.
That was
Did you?
cool.
You might be watching this. What's up, Snock?
I love seeing the OG Turtles get some love in that movie. That was
Ooh.
really cool.
Squirrel Girl. Milk Toast. That's a possibility. Millie Bobby Squirrel Toast.
Yeah, but Squirrel Girl,
Millie Bobby Brown could be Squirrel Girl.
you don't want that.
Yeah.
There's an issue where
Once
it is
Squirrel
heavily
Girl-
hinted that Squirrel Girl and Wolverine hooked up.
Well, once you introduce Squirrel
Yummy.
Girl, like Marvel's jumped the shark.
All right.
Yeah, man. So, Marty, what do you think about the Turtles?
I'm with everybody else, honestly. Kind of in the same boat. I haven't really liked anything since the second one.
Yeah.
Like,
None of them did it for me, man.
no.
I didn't think the first Michael Bay one was atrocious.
I hated it.
I'm not a big Michael Bay guy.
Hated it. I don't mind Michael Bay in certain areas. I didn't like
Yeah.
that turtle movie.
First couple
by him at all.
Transformers were cool, but I don't
Did
know.
you guys not watch the Seth Rogen TMNT? The
I have
cartoon?
not.
It's really good.
I heard
Yeah.
it's funny.
It's really funny, really good, and the teenagers act like teenagers because they're maybe 13, 14, and they act like it, which is pretty
Which is awesome. Yeah, that is awesome.
And everyone's in that movie. Mondo Gecko is in that movie. Nobody knows who Mondo Gecko is.
They do a lot of throwbacks. That,
Did you watch?
to
Did
the
you watch it?
original. Yeah, it's pretty good.
I do
They
go
have
from-
the Ninja Turtle van
Yeah.
that shoots the sewer manhole cover.
No way. I
Yeah.
remember having that toy as a kid.
Yeah.
Remember that?
The games are still going
I mean,
good, though.
it's written by a guy that grew up just around the same age as us.
That's what you
so they're
need.
doing
Yep.
stuff.
Yep.
All right, guys. So it's Terry.
And this
It's
looks like Steve.
Oh, it's not even here.
That looks like Steve.
Yo, have you guys played Shredder's Revenge?
yeah, it's awesome.
It's so good. They just
Side-scroller.
released Marvel's Cosmic Invasion. It's the same style. Just came out. Yeah. There's 15 or 16 Marvel characters that you can play as, like right off the rip.
Yeah, if Steve had the nose piercing, man, spot on.
I don't like the animation, but I like the story. All right, Terry. It's Nintendo.
Hey!
If you want to ramp up the.
Just coming out of nowhere with that one.
Yeah, well, here I'll just talk about. Does anyone care about the trailer of the 28 years later?
No. That franchise hurt my feelings, man. I don't know.
like
That-
the last
The
one.
last
The last one, when you guys were
disappointing.
trashing it, I thought you were just being poopy buttholes, and I was
Yeah.
like, no way. And like, I finally watched it. Way,
Yeah.
way, yeah.
And I'm not like, it didn't get me like, oh man, I can't wait to see the next movie.
And
Yeah.
There was 2 Power Rangers.
I don't want your metaphor
probably,
for a
like-
mother's love. I want zombies killing the shit out of everybody, and they're angry about it.
Yeah.
All right, and
Got
that,
the Triforce, we got the mic. Pac-Man chomping beats your ass tight. The knitting bros are here to say we rock the mic in a retro way.
I found juice.
From the muscle geeks to the arcade hall. Press start, we're taking off.
Nintendo.
Hey.
All right, guys. So tonight we got a big one, and Terry and Derek are definitely leading the way. The rumor that Universal is trying to lock down the movie rights to Metroid to pull Samus into their Mario cinematic universe. If this actually happens, Nintendo might be building their own Avengers level lineup, just with mushrooms and power suits. Let's break down what makes sense, what sounds I think Marty, someone's got their thing on it. Insane, and whether Samus even belongs in the same universe as Mario and Luigi. So, Derek, let us gather around and
Yeah.
hear you out.
Did you guys know Metroid is a girl?
Whoa!
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it's Scarlett Johansson.
No. No. I don't know. Do we know if it's live action or if it's like CGI, like Mario and Donkey Kong and everything else? Because I'd be curious how they're going to animate it if it's going to be done that way. Because it's got to be dark, right? It's got to be a bit of a thriller. We have to feel on edge while like in this movie. Like it's got to have a way more dark theme. It's not going to be as cute and like kid friendly, in my opinion. It's got to be an alien movie, more or less. I mean, it has all of those tie-ins to the lore that are like very much about like, you know, Ripley. There's that. The xenomorphs, like the Metroids, all that stuff is spooky.
So, are you against it joining the Mario universe
No,
for that reason?
no, I'm not against that. I'm just saying what I would expect it to be and what I'm afraid it might not be because of trying to tie in. But they're trying to do a Super Smash Bros. Universe, right?
Yeah.
So then, yeah, Samus should be there. Totally.
I mean, we've talked about it before where you can have a live action and you can have a animated version. Like there's 2 Batman going in live action, or there will
True.
be. I'd like to see a dark
Yeah.
Metroid movie as well.
Yeah, man.
Milk Toast says Metroid is Iron Man meets Alien.
More or less. More or less. That are like Mega Man,
pretty
like
cool.
very, you know, arm cannon, cool power ups. It would be cool to see, like, all right, she's crash landed on this planet. Armor's either scattered or broken or has to go get the stuff, you know, that old tale.
Yeah.
But, you know, you got like a terrified Samus. I won't say terrified because she's not a terrified character, but she's a badass. But like running, like just only has the Zero suit to start maybe and is trying to collect her items and gear so she can survive this harsh alien terrain.
Yeah.
You know, So I think that would be cool. I want to see spaceships. I want to see space pirates.
Dude, I want to see this in live action.
Like, it could be fun with the right actress. It could be kind of like Metroid Dread, where, you know, she's running from this threat while trying to collect her armor. And the more armor she gets, the less of a threat that becomes. So it's kind of building up her arsenal until she finally gets to the end of the movie.
Interesting.
And can really flex and show off. So I don't know. I don't know what they'll do. Terry, what do you think?
It makes perfect sense. I mean, I don't even understand this fucking rumor, though. Universal, why wouldn't it be Universal? They did Mario. You know, like, Nintendo is going to release all their characters. I don't understand how, like, Universal's like, oh, we want to be the ones. Fuck off. Nintendo's going to do whatever they want because they have all the money and do whatever they want. This rumor pisses me off because it's like, yeah, it's coming. Universal has nothing to do with it. So you know what's going to happen, which this is why I love Nintendo. You're going to get a faithful recreation of their story. I guarantee you that they go all the way back and do it as the original Metroid of just a girl on a planet, not just a girl, a bounty hunter
Just a
on
girl.
a planet.
No doubt.
And it will be elements of horror, elements of sci-fi. It will feel very similar to Alien because Metroid is literally based off of Alien. So the developers of Metroid have gone on the record and said, we saw Alien, then we made this movie. Or we made this video game. So it's supposed to be this atmospheric thing, which means they can do it cheap. Because everything, you don't have to cast a bunch of A-listers. One actor is all you need for this. Everything else is CGI monster. Everything else is that way. And that would be
Practical
appropriate.
effects. Do practical
But
effects.
who's going to
You could,
be
but my point
Samus
is-
Aran? Sydney Sweeney?
No, I wouldn't do
I don't
her.
think anyone's fucking with her.
I'm
right
just
now.
joking.
But
Just joking.
I mean, Brie
calm
Larson
down.
wanted to do it forever.
Arm to arm.
Anna de Armas.
Yeah.
Olivia
Put her in
Wilde-
everything.
Brie Larson
Put her in nothing.
does look like Samus.
Jean Grey and Rogue.
All in one.
Olivia Wilde did do.
Boo.
Multiplicity.
I want her. I want the arms to be Superman.
Did, I thought it was Olivia Wilde. Somebody did do a live-action Samus from a commercial back in the day.
No, you know who would be great? The girl that played Captain Marvel.
Brie Larson.
Brie Larson?
Larson?
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he was talking about
she's-
Olivia Munn.
No, she's campaigning for it.
Uh,
Not Olivia Munn. Olivia Wilde did it in a commercial. I remember way back in the day.
Olivia Watt. Okay.
But she's too old.
Yeah, she's too old. She's a director
How
now.
old is she now?
Old.
Got to be mid to late 40s.
Ah, she's young as hell.
Yeah, Brie Larson could do a good Samus. I'm trying to think of who else would be.
You go younger. Well, actually, maybe not. Samus is probably, what, 30?
Still stand by
Yeah,
my.
Samus is definitely like in her 30s. Like she's, like
What's Eva
I wanna
Mendes
say
up to these days?
grizzled.
She's old, bro.
Shaved her head. Unless that was AI.
She shaved her head.
Unless that was AI.
Why? Like she was over the hair?
Probably for a movie.
When you're perfect, dude, where's there else to go?
Yeah, she's
You
like-
gotta downgrade. You got to go to a 9 for a little while.
Classic
Okay.
Appreciate
Charlize.
Fair enough.
actually, Classic Charlize would have been great.
Talon's got the triforce.
Yeah.
Pac-Man,
Oh no,
Beats, y'all
Nintendo's is starting over. The take was too bad. We have to start over.
Boo! Cut to Hub 2.
How about the chick that played Xena Warrior Princess?
She's
China?
like 100.
China. She's dead.
No, but if we're talking like, in their peak eras,
Too soon.
Look at her.
I don't know. Who's a good actress?
She is.
Lucy Lawless is not that great
She's
at
great.
acting.
She's almost as good as Anna de Armas.
What?
Okay.
Really?
I think we're learning something here.
She's my new number 1, Terry.
Ana de Armas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at her.
Ugh.
That ain't
Put her
Samus.
in any role she wants.
Disgusting.
Take over the studio. Make your own movie and play it, direct it.
Click on that purple one. She
Purple
looking
Ant.
at me. What's going on here?
You stop
She
it.
winking?
You stop it. Look at her. All right. Get out of this. All right.
That's redundant.
I'm blushing.
I'm
Yeah.
blushing.
But
and
anyway,
shoving.
I think this you could make a shitload of money here. You could also be really smart with this movie. You could make it for like $20 million, and just $5 million of that goes to the actress. The rest goes into CGI, and you end up coming out of here with like 200 mil, and you just take a nice stroll on your way to the inevitable Smash Brothers movie.
So collectively, we want to see live action first. if any.
I would prefer it.
Yeah.
I think it'd be pretty cool. I mean, but it's got to be, in my opinion, what it's worth. I did play the first 8-bit one, but I didn't know anything about the story or anything like that. But it's got to be dark. You got to go full horror.
Yeah.
And you can't just give, all the suit's abilities in the beginning. It has to acquire them. But yeah, it could be really, really cool if it's very dark. How it weaves into a Smash Brothers thing, it just has to be two separate things.
Well, you know what you could do? Actually, you could get from here to Star Fox or from here to F-Zero.
True.
You could go Bounty Hunter to Bounty Hunter or Deep Space.
Yeah, that would
I
tie
still
in.
think Star Fox is coming.
How about the girl playing
Star Fox is
Supergirl?
definitely coming.
Eh?
Nah.
You know what?
What's
you
her
could
name?
also-
I don't know.
Wait, who?
The chick that's playing Supergirl.
Millie Alcock or something like that.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, I don't think.
All right. Well,
Nah. You know what you should do? You should make it a boy.
oh, dude, no. The world would.
What about Blake Lively?
Make it a boy? Is that what you said?
What?
Yeah. Just undo all the progress between the 80s. Just make it a boy.
Yeah.
Actually,
Here's another thing.
Eh?
well, she's from the show.
Yeah, she was great too. All jokes aside, she was a good
Yeah.
Supergirl. Yeah.
She seemed pretty into the role too.
That show took a lot of
That's
time
that's
to
not a
develop.
motorcycle, brother.
And you see like the suit developing cool. The Flash did that as well, but
Not a motorcycle.
the Flash was just the same season over and over again. So
Oh, by the way,
this trailer's coming out
John.
Thursday.
John, is that Lobo's motorcycle?
It's not a motorcycle.
That's what I'm thinking,
I think
man.
it's Lobo's. It
probably
looks
a
like that?
huge motorcycle.
It's got to be Lobo.
It's got to be Lobo picking her up because remember she likes to drink in
Wait, I thought
planets that don't have yellow suns because that way she can get drunk. So she has no power.
isn't Lobo the bad dude here?
Lobo is like
Awesome.
Lobo is neither good nor bad. He's just like whatever he wants to do. He's like an intergalactic bounty hunter.
So who's the villain in this movie?
I think it's I don't know, but I know that Brainiac. I don't know, but my theory is Brainiac comes to Earth as a result of this movie
But like, what's the purpose of this movie? Like, who?
to bring Brainiac to Earth.
Oh, okay.
I think this picks up right.
I
this,
thought-
this
what
is
the
probably
heck?
going along the same.
Dude, this is Lobo, bro.
Look at this. What
Yeah.
the?
This is probably going to happen. The events of this movie when Superman was happening, and then remember she comes back to get her
She's
dog.
drunk.
That had all
a good
taken
point.
place.
Yeah.
And she's coming back, and then you're gonna see the end of that movie, and it's gonna cut to like that same scene probably, and then she walks out of the fortress, and then there's a ship
Something
overhead.
happened. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that they teased that to be like Lobo picking her up.
So in
they
this
can go drink.
movie, they're like cool then. You
I think so. I
Yeah,
think
okay.
Jason Momoa is just a guy that like you can't hate.
Yeah.
So he's got to be like the fun-loving Lobo.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think they'll have a dust up for sure. But
He's a great character, and they got to get it right. This is some fan casting that people have had for
And they nailed it though.
Years.
I mean, yeah, as far as appearance,
years.
what? That's not real.
it's not real.
No,
no
because the
way.
bike, he's not driving that kind of bike.
Yeah. No.
That's not flying around the universe. Or maybe that's just what they're using, and then they'll CGI the bike over the top. I don't know. All right, well, Marty, you're the guest.
Mhm.
You wanted to talk a little bit about Welcome to Derry?
Yeah.
Let's talk.
Okay.
I'm not caught up, so I'm.
No.
I didn't watch the last episode, but I don't give a shit.
Well, I'm not gonna ruin anything that you guys didn't watch the last.
Talk away, brother.
So-
I'm gonna watch it.
The last
Just-
episode was the best episode yet, so I
I'll
don't
watch
know
it
really
as soon as
kind
we
of.
get
What
home.
the fuck? Did you see what just happened?
Yeah, the balloon.
Yeah, that is that's creepy, bro.
What the fuck?
Dude,
You'll float too, Terry.
so
Float too.
so can we all agree? Like, I know you're not all caught up, but
Yeah.
this is better than the movies. Like, I think it's better than the
I
movies.
watched
I agree to that.
like the first 2 episodes,
Yeah.
and I was like, "This is awesome." I just haven't had a chance.
I just think the writing for it is awesome. Like how they ties everything in. So
Well,
intrigued to it.
So like
by
all
it.
the Stephen King IPs take place in the same
Yeah.
universe, and I think it's cool that they're
Sick,
starting to put
yeah.
that in.
And then we're getting a lot of really, like, this last episode, you're getting a really good backstory of it, like the clown version of it,
Yeah.
right? So that was cool. I don't know. I just love it. I'm like dialed into it.
When you
like,
see scenes about like children being killed, it's like, wow, this is going to a whole new depth of horror. Like, not this most recent episode, but the episode before when the nurse brings the kid downstairs into the thing.
Yep.
And then like the kid gets.
Well, we never really saw a lot of that. Like, you know, in the movies, like we didn't. I mean, you
Well,
heard
Georgie.
about it more. Well,
Georgie.
yeah, but
Georgie.
you really didn't see much.
Yeah, but
We didn't even see blood.
You said
Did we?
Georgie's arm.
Oh, his arm. My bad. Not the original one.
No,
I'm getting them all.
no, not that one. But
Yeah,
I
Yeah, that was
listen,
pretty big.
I got to talk about this show. I think
that was good though.
this show needs a really good payoff. And now, keep in mind, I didn't watch yesterday's episode, but it needs a good payoff because this whole season has been building to something. It's been doing really well, and it's all going to merge into like something. A lot of times the episodes to me, and I know I'm a party pooping, hate everything guy because I just have an opinion. God forbid. But I just think it's like
Cue the violin.
It takes it takes a little long to get going. Like there's not enough for me to like really dig into. And they're already like hinting about the next season. So like every season they're gonna go back in time until like they'll have no reference from
to
the
these
previous year.
Yeah, I don't like that, but I mean, I guess it makes sense, like, cause
Like when she takes when she's running around with that thing, the crystal thing
Yep,
that keeps him stuck there.
Yep.
You pull that son of a bitch out. Why can't he run through that with the gaping hole?
What do you mean? Like run through what?
What gaping hole?
Why can't he go through that gaping hole? So they
I'm
pull the
saying gaping.
No, he has like a crystal. It's like crystals, like 11 of them, right?
Yeah,
They planted
That
them.
keep him
Yes.
it's stuck in dairy.
the pillars.
Yeah.
And I think the Native American girl, she had a crystal.
He had one. Yeah.
Where'd they mine that from? Because if it's a circular thing that's keeping him there.
Yeah. No, she probably had an extra.
There's an extra now.
Wait.
to
What are you talking about?
If something ever came
Mine
out,
them.
maybe they had
Like,
one just in case.
If there's 11 that's keeping him there, but there's one that's floating around, right? So that means that there's just 10 keeping him there. So like there's a hole somewhere that son of a bitch should be running out of.
Oh well. Watch the next episode.
No,
Alright.
the dagger is not one of the pillars.
No.
The dagger is a fragment of one of the pillars, but all the pillars are
Terry,
protected.
did you see the last one?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, he gets it.
What's this trope about things that you bring? It's like Superman, right? Like he brings kryptonite. Kryptonite can kill him because it's from his planet. Why is the stuff that he's bringing, Pennywise, able to kill him? Why are we doing that?
That I don't know.
Are you familiar with the turtle?
I know. Well, TikTokers told me that the turtle god,
Yeah.
when
It's like his
we
beef.
lost our
beef.
Halloween battle.
So the
Yo,
meteorite.
do you
he came
know
in on is what
more about this?
makes
Terry?
it.
Yeah. So this thing,
How
This is
stoned was
the
Stephen
end.
King when he was
Yeah.
doing this?
yeah. Stephen King famously does not remember writing the book Cujo. He went to his cabin with a pound of cocaine and woke up with a bunch of bloody tissues in his wastebasket and a finished manuscript for Cujo. Has no recollection of writing it at all.
What a
So
guy.
He
That's
was
insane.
he was an insane person. But in his story, all of creation is actually sitting on a giant turtle god's back.
Cool.
And it's the antithesis of it. So those pillars are actually housed in little turtle shells, which is pretty interesting.
Ah, yes.
So
yes.
it was they cracked one open, and to crack it open, the thing it was in 2 turtle shells. So we're going fully cosmic on this thing, but I think it part 1 is the best it thing we've ever gotten. This
Make that
is
argument.
a second, and then the third one with all the adult actors, I think is a
bad.
far third. But it's actually amazing how much they made us care about these characters
Yeah.
and the story that they're telling when we know these are not the main characters and they will not kill the clown.
and the through line, and I don't know the guy's name, the African American gentleman that's also in.
Will?
Yeah, so he's in.
Oh no, you're talking about Dick
Halloran? Yeah.
Yeah, he's in
Shining?
The Shining. Well, what's the deal with The Shining? So
That
you know what I mean? Listen, The Shining is like what? So Pennywise can pick up The Shining, right? He understands that he has that, so he torments him. Is that what's going on?
So like
So what's the point of having the power?
he doesn't want the power.
It's not a good power.
He don't want the power.
Tracking him?
You don't want
You're
him
tracking him.
touched.
You're tracking someone that's certain, like, going to lead you to certain doom. You already know the guns don't work. What are you going to do? You got to get to the Native Americans. They know what to do. They got the magic.
They got the magic.
They got the magic. They got the knife. She's got the knife. The general's girlfriend from back in the day.
Girlfriend,
Yeah.
auntie.
He fancied her.
Actually, so in this most recent episode, they do a flashback to the 1908 timeline. I am really interested to see what they do with that.
Me too.
Because it's such a weird time in American history. Like when you think about like just these circus folk would come to your town and entertain kids who were not in any sort of school or anything like that. Like it's gonna be fun to explore that crazy time.
You said 1908?
Yeah,
I'm bad with history, but is that the Depression or is that in the 20s?
it's about
Prior?
12 years before the Depression.
Prior.
Yeah. Well,
But we're talking Maine in 1908. You know, we're not talking like the big city or anything like that. So I'm excited. It'll be fun to go back and honestly, it's going to be another group of kids who I'm not spoiling anything. Probably will not make it because
Yep.
I think this is an anthology series of a clown killing 10 to 15 kids.
and shout out
Over
to
and over.
shout out to the kids in the show that
They're
do a great
awesome.
job acting.
They are
They're
great.
really doing their part to make this thing a good show.
Richie is the man. Just saying
Yeah.
that. He is
Let's
the man.
before we get out of here, let's just run down the chat real quick.
Sure. While I'm pulling that up, I will say Andy Muschietti, the director of this, is also the director of the Flash movie. And I think, and so looking at his track record, this dude is amazing with child actors. I don't think there's ever been a better director with child actors I've ever seen since like Spielberg. Like I believe every one of these kids. Put him with adults though, and that's okay.
Terry, he made an appearance in that in the last episode.
Oh,
I
yeah?
think. Yeah, he was in it.
Was
I
he a
think.
We
racist?
just
I forget what he was. He
we
was.
can just scroll down. We don't have to go that far up.
Okie dokie. Lucy Lawless is in her 50s.
50s. What do we got? Jennifer Lawrence for Metroid.
Not bad.
Derek.
What?
Jennifer Lawrence for Metroid.
Nah.
All right,
Get out
so welcome to Dairy. I'm lactose intolerant, so not from me. There's Pete.
Well played.
Confirm Maine is racist. I got so many looks when I went up
Sorry,
in
buddy.
August. That's Louis G. What's
Maine
up,
is
Louis?
creepy. I love Maine, but some of the folk. Sorry, Maine folk, if you're watching.
Yeah, they say things like going all the way up there, are you?
You don't want to go though there.
So original DCG said, yeah, I would like to see them take their time. Original DCG, that's a new face or name we see in the chat. So what's up? Welcome.
What's up, dog?
Options. What is it? Opinions are like assholes. That's true. All right. So the crystals come from the meteor. It came out on Earth. As you say, John, it's a trope. Coke is a heck of a drug. Never got into that. Which
Well, next time on Muscle Games,
I do blow.
and push-ups.
Once we get to 500, John.
All right, guys. So let's wrap this up. Derek, did you have fun tonight?
I had a great time.
Shout out to Derek for not wearing a brimmed hat tonight. He doesn't look like an evil guy like
Thank you.
Milko said
Thank you.
before.
Yeah,
Evil
we
guy.
don't light for hats around here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Um,
Beanie Derek weather.
Yeah, Beanie Derek.
It
ears
is
get
cold.
cold.
It
Guys,
is
speaking
cold
of
out
Derek,
there.
Derek's doing the uploading of all the episodes to Apple and
Spotify.
Spotify. So if you guys want to listen to us on your way to work, log on there and get some episodes in. I was watching some on my way to down the shore,
Yeah,
and I was laughing at some of the stuff. And it was the episode where the Are You Gay test, and that was hilarious.
that was a great episode.
That was a fun one.
Hey, do we know Andrew Coatsworth? He's asking if we want to react to his animation trailer for Escaping Area 51.
we want to.
I'd be down. We got
Also-
a few.
here.
Also, can we go back to hating on the Predator
This is cool,
Badlands.
dude.
Someone hated on that?
Yeah, that movie sucked.
Oh, I know your take. You
Can we get
hated it.
sound?
But listen, dude.
There's no sound.
You were expecting something that they weren't going for.
What they should have.
But they didn't. They went
What
for
do we got here?
This is extremely well drawn.
Yeah, that's...
Characters and concepts. An alien?
He's escaping Area 51.
Like the video game, Area 51. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
The guns
That
in
was
the
great.
mall.
Yeah.
I had that the
Alright.
gun for that.
Interesting.
That awesome, Andrew Coatsworth.
Yeah, it looks cool.
You got some talent, brother.
Yeah, I want
And,
to see you some more when it's ready.
The original DCG. What's up, brother? I remember you. We talked on TikTok about hating Predator Badlands. We teamed up on all the
shit.
weirdos and virgins
Yeah.
in the chat.
Nice.
So, yeah, man. Thanks for being in the stream. All right, guys. So let's wrap it up. Let's go home. Thanks for joining us, everyone that was in the chat. Marty, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Derek, where can people follow you?
You can find me online at Symbolic51.
And Derek Baker Seal.
Derek Baker seal coating and line striping as well.
Terry?
I'm over at Young Junk. You can see, watch all of our content on Young Junk on YouTube. We would appreciate a like and a subscribe. Our subscriptions are going true to roof, and we really appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
And guys, follow us on at the Muscle Geeks podcast, and also follow Philly Games. We got some content coming out. We did some really ridiculous things with Terry and at the helm. So we're looking forward to that. But also just follow us on at the Muscle Geeks podcast on all the platforms. Appreciate it. And we'll see you guys next week. Next week's show is a bracket of Christmas movies.
Right.
Nice.
Yes.
And Dalton's coming back. So that's going to be interesting. See you guys next week.
Deuces.
See you guys.